Welcome, my dear adventurers, and welcome back to our one-on-one sessions of Adventure Through Stars. Today we have Tobey as Armando.
Hoi.
So, we last left off with Mondragon leaving you at the front of the deck. What do you wish to do?
I will go and mingle with the rest of the crew and kind of soak the whole atmosphere in and party a little
It's
with
a,
with my old comrades.
of course, it's a time you're not really used to from all the stuff that's been happening. It is just a happy time on deck. It just hasn't happened a lot while you're off exploring. But it feels good. It feels good. It feels nostalgic a lot. But you still feel weird because every time you look at yourself, you see this shimmering of two different times. Gives you the feeling you don't belong here, even though you clearly do. Somewhat.
Mm, When the things calm down a little, I want to talk to the captain.
He seems to be a lot busy with all of the people, of course, trying to talk to the captain, everything. You do get your time, and he just looks down. Haha, Armando, how are you doing, my little boy?
Uh, I I think I have to talk to you about something.
That sounds serious. What's up, boy?
Well, Captain, uh, I I worry about Mondragon.
What's up with that? Well, what's up with him? Causing a ruckus
Mm,
again, or
no, not really. I'm more about him personally. I I have the feeling that he's drifting away from the crew. That he wants more than he gets, and we both know how he is, and he always was ambitious.
I truly, truly, I see where you're coming at. But I see something in Mondragon. He just shows it differently than us.
I I doubt that what you're seeing in him, and I think I'm seeing the same thing, that it really has a place here, but maybe it's not too late and he can still change.
I think, I think he is truly also just as good going to be a captain as you. Maybe different, but just as good. He needs a different crew than this one. I know it. I see it, though. And you know me. I believe in everyone. So, maybe today, let's have a good time. I really hope that you and Mondragon can just be friends and allies to the end. Does that sound good?
I think you misunderstand, Captain. it's hard to explain, and I don't really know for sure where this is coming from, but I I have the feeling that we are losing the connection to Mondragon quicker than you thought, or he is changed more in the wrong direction than you or than we anticipated.
Do you mind following me to a bit more of a private place?
Yeah, sure.
And he guides you off the boat to the shore, goes into a bit of a quiet corner, and just drinks the rest of his ale. Ah, Armando, do you want me to say your full name or do you realize it's serious?
I I think you don't know how serious it actually is.
Armando, do you really think I wouldn't notice? I study all of you very deeply.
I'm aware of that, but Captain, it's he's
I know you struggle to tell me because you fear what might happen.
I can't really tell you how I know, but I know. I don't fear, I know. And I can't support it. I can't let it happen. And it breaks my heart. It really does. I mean,
He puts his
we
hand on your head. Amanda, I, 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 I know where you're coming from. This, I see the experience in your eyes. This is not the same experience. So, whatever you know. And he just just somewhat goes through your fur, whatever it is. I truly believe that even if it's fate or I can change something about it, no matter what, you got here for a reason. And whatever that might be, if it's just a coincidence or just a slip up, you know deep down that changing and talking to me right now doesn't really work.
I I don't I don't know what I expected. You know, I'm not a firm believer in fate or whatever. But maybe I just wanted some guidance. It's I feel lost sometimes.
And where do
It's
you find yourself
some
then?
I mean I'm still on the ship and I can have still with the deck under my feet and the wheel in my hands, but I I don't know if I'm the right man for the right job.
Then if my suspicions are correct and you are not my Armando, then You probably know what decision I made. You really think I did that because Mondragon was a poor choice? No, I did that because you were the right choice.
Captain, I it I mean who am I? Who am I kidding here? And I oh, you are a smart man.
Thank you.
I've seen this all. I've seen this all before, and even though I am technically speaking still your Armando, to me this is all quite some time ago, and it's been quite a while since I addressed someone as captain.
Then that's good. Because then you were
And
the
it is,
captain.
well, it was not really by my choice and neither yours.
And at the end of the day, are you unhappy about it?
I never I never thought about it this way.
So
I
I know that you want to make a difference. I know it. I see the determination. But at the end of the day, we are still just pawns in the game of luck.
there is no there is no luck involved. You my my captain, my Espinosa died at the hands of my Mondragon.
And I saw it in his
And
eyes.
I refuse to believe that this is a choice that you made.
Whatever it is, I don't know yet. But whatever it is, what I know from my standpoint now is that I wouldn't give up to make the right choice. So shouldn't you? If you believe that you are correct in a thing and you want to do something with your beliefs, then do them. Who's stopping you? Fate? Whatever, destiny, other people, disbelief, your self doubt. Just ignore it. Completely ignore it. Even if you have nothing to choose from because fate just pulls you through its strings, just make your mind up and just at least think you did the right thing. Because I believe no one does anything without truly believing in it. So if you have self doubt, then just look at your crew. Look at my crew. They believe in me. And if you have a crew, which I wish for you to have, I'm 1,000,000% sure they believe in you. So your self doubt is just nothing in comparison to the beliefs of your crew. That's sometimes all a captain needs.
Well, my crew is an especially motley one. Uh,
And that just sounds wonderful.
I I sometimes doubt that they even see themselves as a crew.
There are doubts in
I
everyone's mind. You may see me as this tall, proud, honorable leader, just made for the ship. But even I have self-doubt. I I have doubt that I can bring Mondragon to the right path. But damn, if I don't try, I'll regret it.
I'll stand up a little straighter and look at the captain and say, well, in this case, sir, I'm requesting to assist you in that endeavor.
And I truly think that my Armando would have done the same. But you have things to do, mate. Your crew. So I'll go to my crew, and you'll try to get to yours, okay?
Well, if I knew how,
Always
that
the
is,
questions, but where does your heart lead you to?
I I think it's very telling that I came to this moment in time. I think there is some conflict here.
I know. Right now I only see a fest in Vivilia Beach. I know about you, but if any time something will happen in the city, then it's probably now. So whatever you feel like you're doing, if this is a time where you are just here to have fun with us for a time, or it's a time where you self-reflect on things, I believe you'll do the right thing. Whenever, wherever. And
I'd hate to disappoint you.
I know you do, but I'm gonna be honest, Captain Armando sounds a bit better than Captain Girolamo. He starts going back to his ship.
I'll just look after him, and I'm trying to see if he's wearing his rapier right now.
It seems to be hard to find in the robe, or how does that say, a cloak, I think is the better word. But as
Uh,
you are aware of everything about Captain Girolamo, or whatever, Captain Espinosa, you do
that's his last
notice,
name.
yeah. So for everyone's viewers, we are talking about Captain Girolamo Adolfos Celesar de Angin Espinosa.
Salazar.
So you see his dancing blade on him. Yeah,
Okay.
he is still a captain, so he's always armed like you.
Uh, yeah, then I'll stand at the beach for a little while and watch over the captain and the crew partying a little. Some of them are no longer part of my crew or even dead. Others are gone with the ship. Oh, I missed that ship. And then I'll go towards Vivalier Beach.
As you take the final look at the crew of the Salome, you see a very close a shooting star go past. Very beautiful to see up close, especially when it's not endangering people.
Oh yeah, those things are vicious.
But as it was that close, I want you to roll a perception check for me, please.
Give me a sec.
Yeah, it's fine. We have time.
Yeah, 8.
Damn. You don't notice anything special about it. Sadly.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, you go into the city of Vivilia Beach. Empty streets, pretty much. You notice a bit further in seems to be the other party. Because
There's
it's
another party?
there seems to be the fest of the seasons change, which has been overtaken by like Nuxion originated, which is the neighboring country of Icaris. Nuxion has always had a fest for when the seasons change, and Viverly Beach just liked the idea so much they also have it now.
Okay.
So this is the seasons change into winter. Even though you don't
There is no
notice
winter
it.
in space.
There is no winter in space, but they just like to party. It's Viverly Beach, mate.
Okay, that's fair.
So from the normal pass by, you don't notice anything special. But then you notice that you hear footsteps approaching you.
I'll turn around since I assume they're from behind.
Yes. You notice a tall, what you assume is an Asuma with a feminine structure and a noble armor and what seems to be a scroll in hand. The wings just look very majestic. They are folded in though.
I'll step a little to the side to let her past.
As you turn around, she stopped moving towards you. She takes a slight bow.
I'll bow back and say, who do I have the pleasure with?
As she opens her mouth, you see she has no tongue. And then she looks a bit apologetic.
Well, are you looking for me?
Nods her head.
So, what can I do for you?
Then she uh, just gets closer and then points towards your emblem that you have of the Void Mother.
Interesting. As she sent you?
She like waves her finger, doing this like no, and then she points to herself, like taps on her chest.
You are the Void Mother.
She takes another slight bow.
I am going to stare at her, and then I'm going to kneel.
She looks a bit surprised and then just like goes down and then like pulls you a bit up.
It's it's not every day that one meets a god.
She looks she feels honored, you could say.
How may I serve milady? And
Then
I'll
hmm?
do I wear a hat that's half there and half not?
So like from how you look, you shift from how you looked in the past and how you look now. So you keep not like half half, but you keep shifting to having that and not.
Okay, then I will try to take my hat off.
You do succeed because like all of your movements are still the same as you have. It's just that you can't use a lot of these stuff. Like you can't interact with other objects and but yourself you can interact with yourself just fine.
Oh, I can't do it. Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So like if you have like the asshole dagger, you didn't have that before, so you couldn't use it now.
I understand. That's why because I figured that the hat is a new thing.
So you yourself like can hold the dagger or your hat, but you couldn't like you couldn't use the hat to like punch something. I don't know.
I understand. As a token of respect, I'm going to take it off.
And then she just makes a glow on her middle and point finger appear. She puts it on her throat. She seems to pull out what's like a small essence, a golden essence, and then just puts it in her fist, mimics like a mouth, and then starts mimicking her own voice. Greetings, my dear uh, ship leader, whatever you like to prefer it as.
Well, how can I? What can I do for you?
You don't belong here, do you?
No, I don't.
I was about to approximately, like, I would say 17 years ago, I wanted to help your friend also get out of this, their own time. But then sadly, another person already snatched him. But
Which,
I can,
which friend?
I do believe they go under the name of Utsui Musan.
And someone else has him?
Someone else took them somewhere. I can't look into the future, but as far as I'm aware, he's no longer in this perceivable universe. For now. Time
Really
traveling is
can't leave these
confusing.
people alone for 5 minutes.
I mean, you didn't. Uh, I don't know. It's hard for you to be in Yoshinbarin 18 years ago, can't it?
I'm going to make it a new rule aboard the ship is that whenever we kill something, we do not touch it under any circumstance until we are absolutely sure it doesn't try to eat you while dead or is not dead.
Interesting. So, do you wish for going back to your time?
I mean, yes, but you said Muzan left the perceivable universe.
The perceivable universe, at least for me right now. I may be prescribed as a goddess, but I am, in fact, not one. If you wish to know more,
I think I understand.
I only count towards like godhood because I absorbed three of the divinest goddess. Like like I absorbed all of the Egyptian leader Ra, the Norse leader of Odin, and the Greek the Greek boss as Zeus. All three of them are essences I absorbed.
Okay.
So that's why I cannot look into the future, but I can bring up enough energy to push you into the future.
Can you see the others? Ambratus and Lester?
Ambrotas is not anywhere. I think his time was approximately 89 years ago.
That's
But Alistair is in fact here.
right now.
As far as I'm aware, yes. But
Is it my Alistair or the past Alistair?
I cannot confirm that, I'm sorry.
I I don't want to take the risk to interfere with something that might not be my Alistair.
That is completely fair. That's why I was about to send you back and then look if Alistair has some anomaly.
Okay. Can you take me to Muzan?
Certainly he is now back where I cannot tell, sorry. Somewhere. It's getting a bit clearer when time passes because acceleration is still happening. At infinite though, so I cannot perceive him that well. You'll also start moving at infinite, which you'll probably get sick, but it's better than being stuck here.
That's that's right. Do
Very well.
we do we have to leave right now?
Is there something you wish to do?
No, I don't think there is a point to it. I'm I'm going to have to deal with this at the right time in my time.
Certainly.
And I think my crew needs me more than this crew here. So
I,
please
w-
take me back.
I will make sure to remember coming to you to the time I sent you. We'll see what will happen then.
Thank you.
Farewell. Takes another slight bow.
I'll uh I'll I'll bow deeply.
And as she lets go the essence of her voice, it goes back to where her throat is, and then just inscribes what appears to be a rune onto your forehead, and then just presses on it, and you fall backwards, and you seem to fall and fall and fall infinitely. You start to move faster and faster. You clearly become sick of this. If you could throw up right now, you would.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. My cheeks are are covering my ears.
Indeed. So, and then you suddenly land and you wake up in your bed. And
Uh,
hmm?
I'm going to jump out of the bed and I'm going to we're on the Dawnbreaker, right?
You're on the Dawnbreaker now, yeah.
I'm going to look for the others.
And that's where we'll end the night's mini session.
Okay.
Thank you, Toby. This was lovely.
Thank you.
I really appreciated that roleplay. I think I have to praise myself. Nailed Esperance. I think I did.
Yeah.
Always have to reference something from the sheet, so I literally just said the like what you wrote down as what he is.
Yeah, I kind of thought that it sounded familiar.
Yeah. But yes. So, my dear adventurers, we'll see each other in our next mini session. We still have Alistair and Umbratas to do. So next up will be Alistair, and to finish it off, we'll have Umbratas. Thank you so much for watching. See ya.
Hi.